Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35 Nerdy Thursday. Quick shoulder, did have the surgery yesterday. Uh, Feeling all right, a little sore, hard to move. Got my pops here helping me out, get on a new t-shirt today and clean up a little bit. So everything's working out. Not too bad. I'll be playing video games and sorting cards before I know it this weekend. I have to. I'm starting to go a little stir crazy. I did open up a pack last night. I could do that. But what I wanted to touch on was I finally got to finish Bad Batch this season, and this season of uh, Mandalorian, and I have seen a couple trailers for Ahsoka, which I'm very excited about. My buddy Wesker Griff is excited about seeing Thrawn, live action Thrawn. I am as well with that one. I can't wait to just see Ahsoka, how that's going to go. I love Ahsoka in every other series. Uh, and I know the actress playing her is very good, so excited for that. She had a great duel scene in The Mandalorian last season, which uh, with the dual blades. So I was excited to see her arc now, and the rest of that with the because I think also Sadula, if you're familiar with the Rebels, she's in it as well. I don't know the actress too well that's playing her, but I think it's actually the voice actress of her. I have to look again. But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I saw another female. It's going to be mainly a female uh, stars, which is fine. Mandalorian's turned into that. Start on that. So the Mandalorian. There's some questions on what the show is about. Which Mandalorian? How, they kind of do a reset at the end. It's called the Mandalorian. So season one started off with him being the Mandalorian, but now everybody knows his name. They know what he looks like. He. This is the way. So he doesn't take his helmet off anymore. But the other set of Mandalorians do. It's very interesting how that all went down at the end. Trying to take back Mandalore, uh, and the Mandalorian and Grogu have their own spot on the other planet. It's kind of westerny at the end there. Grogu going to be a Mandalorian. Can't wait to see him in Mandalorian. I've seen some people online put him in Mandalorian stuff, so that'll be funny to see the Yoda looking character in Mandalorian garb. But I did like the way it went in the Mandalorian and kind of closing out that whole thing. Uh, and if you read like the comic books and other ones, the Mandalorians have a long, like, help, love hate with the Empire. So for the Empire to turn on them again or continue that turn where they blew up the Mandalore, uh, kind of, it all fit together. I like how they fit it together. They did a real good job with it. Uh, Bad, you have no idea how it's going to go for the next season. Um, which way is it going to go? They're going to continue with the Mandalore. Is it going to I'm very interested, or it might not have another season. It kind of ended, didn't it? If you know anything I missed, please let me know down below. But it was really, really interesting to watch that. Um, yeah, it's the fight scenes and how they can turn on and off the jetpacks and how well they do that and the choreography of the fights. I thought it was very well done. I really liked it. Uh, then you had, let's see, and I guess some speculation online on who's a spy in the Mandalorian. I don't get into all of that. So, if there's a Mandalorian spy uh, or not, I don't get into all that mess. But anyway, uh, hold on one second here. Get that later. So Bad Batch. Now that's the cartoon version of the group of uh, of the clones that didn't work out as well as the other clones. They added some stuff to make them different. Um, so, and also you have a female. You find out there's another grown female clone where the young girl thought she was the only female clone. So that threw some stuff there at the end at you. We lose Tech. We actually lost a clone. I believe outside of the ending of Clone Wars, where a whole bunch of them get taken out, I think that was the first time I've seen like a main clone we lose in the series. So that was, I mean, to make a cartoon where your heart, he had himself a little girlfriend, which was played by Wanda Sykes, which is a great character. Um, she before he left, and they got turned on. So they all got captured at the end, except for a couple of them got away, but they have to go back and still get Omega and um, Omega and the sharpshooter Crosshair save him. So that's going to happen in next season. But it's kind of cool how all the clone thing is working together. How this is all both of these series are with clones talking about may lead up to how we have the last three with the Emperor clone and all that stuff, because they're trying to get Force clones and things like that, which are in some of the books. Also, a video game. If you've ever done the Force Unleashed, that's about cloning Force people with the Force. So very interesting how this is all tying together. If you into this world like I am, and I'm not deep in it. I read some of the books, play all the video games, at least a little bit, and let's see, and watch all the movies and cartoons. So I guess I'm kind of into it. And I've really gotten into one of the comic books, The High Republic, which I haven't really done anything on television yet with. But the Bad Batch a season ended and a cliffhanger, so they'll be back. Mandalorian, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it that's going to stop. Like Andor's only got one more season, but you knew that had a finite time because he's when he dies, what he does before New Hope. He's in Rogue One, so you kind of know this is what's leading up to Rogue One, right? And with Saw and all that. So, great characters on that. Interested to see that. I've got a couple of movies announced. Working titles really haven't got much into it. One of them is I believe a few hundred years before New Hope, which would put it kind of in the High Republic, but I don't know how that's going to work. It didn't say High Republic, so it's going to be interesting. I wish they would do. If anybody from the Star Wars world ever hears me, I would love to see a Sith movie, preferably with Bane, or just how the Siths do things. If you read the books, it's kind of fascinating how the Sith work. And I just think that would be a great movie, or another movie like Rogue One or some of these other ones where you don't see Force people at all. This is a huge world, not a world, universe, and just a lot of things that can be done, and they seem to get stuck in ruts, and we'd like to see them expand a little bit in the movies outside of the New Hope series. Other than that, still reading my zombie book. That's really picked up, it kind of reminds me of DayZ. If you ever seen or read the book, not the movie, the book, where it tells several stories of the same couple of days during the outbreak. And this is what this is doing. It's telling you a couple of different stories during the outbreak. So that's interesting. You want to see how they all intertwine. So that's been very interesting how from the beginning, and you kind of know how it started, but it's very interesting to read that. I love my zombies. But other than that, really not much been playing not much video games. I've got my Fortnite up and running. I haven't played that in over a year. I have been playing a little bit of that because it's just easy to play here at the computer. Um, I streamed one night, so I don't know if I'm gonna do more of that. I'm trying to stream on my PlayStation so I can do some more gaming off of because I love playing my PS5. It's just easy, and I might be streaming more off of there because they have a way to stream directly off the PS5. So I can chat up with you guys, and we can all nerd out together. Anybody is, I don't know what else is really going on for the summer. Suka, I think it doesn't start to like August, if my memory is correct. But other than that, just not much in the geek world. Not really purchasing nothing. I'm kind of laying back on Pops and on the Black Series, and just kind of, if it's something that's cheap and I like it, I'll pick it up. But right now, I just got to focus my hobby bucks where I want to focus them at, and right now that's low priority, believe it or not, for me. But I still watch the movies, still read the books. I picked up 2 more Star Wars books this past week, so I still loving that. So until next time, tell me what you're nerding out on. Hope everything's going all right in your world, and tell me what you're looking forward to this summer. Summer blockbusters. I know I've seen some horror movies. I've seen some sci-fi stuff. So just excited for the summer. So until next time, we'll see you.